Today, I will be making a tier list off every fruit for trading and their trading values. I want to thank everybody for 4,000 subscribers. This is amazing and I will keep pushing out content for you guys daily in December and January. If you didn't watch my last video on Kitsune's PvP, then make sure you go support it after watching this video. There is currently a giveaway for a mythical fruit in that video, so make sure to check it out later. This is the tier list. There are 6 tiers: Trash tier, D tier, C tier, B tier, A tier, and S tier. The first fruit is the magma fruit. Magma is a decent fruit overall and many people want it in trades. You can get some very W trades out of this fruit, but it is low value, so I will put it in the B tier. Next up is the spin fruit. Everybody has this fruit and has no value. I can probably put all of the common fruits into the trash tier because they just have no value. The next fruit is the dough fruit. This fruit is a very good fruit for trading and is above its listed 2.8 million value at almost 30 million now. This is a really good fruit for PvP and adding up to get the new dragon fruit that it has a lot of demand. Make sure to stick around until the end to see the dragon fruit's ranking. You can get a lot of W trades out of it, so that is why I am going to put it in the S tier. Very good overall. The next fruit is the control fruit. Control will not be getting a rework soon as confirmed by the devs, even though there was a lot of speculation. I love Trafalgar Law and I think it currently is an A tier fruit. The next fruit is the flame fruit. Like the common fruits, there is no real value to the flame fruit, but I am going to put it D tier because it is overall better than the commons. The next fruit is the falcon fruit. This fruit has no value in anything and is probably worse than the rocket fruit, so I am going to put it with the rest of the commons in the bottom of trash tier. The next fruit is the dark fruit. In my experience, not many people have the dark fruit, so it is very good if you are at around 42 to 43% of a difference in trading. But that's just my experience, and other than that there is no real value in the fruit, so I am going to put it in the high D tier. Next up is the quake fruit. This fruit is good for hosting dough raids and that is why many people want to get their hands on multiple quakes at a time. People also use quakes as a very good add-on to a trade due to it being 1 million plus in value. Overall, you can use this fruit for a lot, so I am going to put it into high B tier. Next up is the sand fruit. Like the flame fruit, there is no real value to this fruit and a lot of people have it, so I will put it below flame in the D tier. The next fruit is the diamond. Do I need to explain myself? Nobody wants your diamond in a trade. On to the next fruit, portal. Portal is a really good fruit because a lot of people want it when transitioning to a sword main. This allows you to take advantage of the trade and get a lot more than what people are offering. For this, I'm going to put it high A tier but may switch control and portal later on. The next fruit is kitsune. I don't need an explanation. There are very few of these in the trading circulation, and even though dragons will be of higher value, kitsune will be rarer, so I will put it at the top of the S tier and it will probably not move. Stick around for a while because some fruit may beat kitsune in the tier list and you wouldn't want to miss it. The next fruit is the light fruit. This fruit is okay for trading but not the best. People should also switch to Buddha when transitioning to the second C rather than staying grinding with light. So I am going to put it in the C tier. Next up is the ice fruit. This fruit is also really good because people want it when becoming a sword main, so you can probably get people to pay a sound or spider for your ice and quake if they want it. So I am going to put it just above light in the C tier. The next fruit on the list is the venom fruit. This fruit is very good for trading, especially with the 3 million value that it is set at, so you can add it on to trades. Very solid fruit for trading, so I will put it in the top of A tier for now. The next fruit is pain. This fruit annoys me so much because all of the people who don't have experience in trading, trade pain. Go watch our trading guide. So I will put it second in C tier behind ice because it is generally worth less in my opinion. Next up we have the barrier fruit. This fruit is not the best but it is not the worst, so for thus I am going to put it just above light in the C tier. Gravity is next. Gravity is another one of those fruits like pain. However, gravity is a mythic fruit rather than a legendary fruit and you can cause non-experienced traders to overpay for it, so I am going to put it at the top of C tier. Tier X is the next fruit. Even though this fruit is still considered new and we have been in its update for a long time, its value is fairly high right now, sitting at 20 million. I personally use this fruit due to its high grinding potential to get to max level, so I am going to put it on A tier. Shadow is next. Due to Shadow having a very high value, it is very good for add-ons and for getting offers if they want the fruit. Overall, Shadow is pretty good for grinding, so I will put it in A tier. Next up is Spider. Spider is not bad and a lot of people love Doffy from One Piece, but it is a fruit I would use for add-ons and dough raids. It also has a pretty good value at 1.5 mil for add-ons, so I will put it into B tier. The next fruit is Rumble. This fruit is forgotten about between players unless they know about PvP. So I will be placing this fruit into the A tier. People want it but the demand is not that high when compared to other fruits. Blizzard is more forgotten than Rumble is. Blizzard is a very good fruit but the demand for Blizzard is extremely low. Because of this I will place it below Rumble in A tier. It is overall a good fruit but not many people want it. Buddha is very good for trading because it has the highest demand in the game right now. The value of Buddha is only 1.2 million in-game but everybody knows that its trading value is sky high reaching almost 15 million. The fruit is the best for grinding as well which gives second C players the urge to beg with every ounce in their body just to get their hands onto one. This is why I will place it towards the middle of S tier. Phoenix is a very good fruit overall but it has a very low trading value. You could probably go into a random second C server and see a bunch of low experienced traders trying to get rid of their amazing Phoenix fruit for a Rumble or a Portal. It is very good for add-ons and will allow you to complete trades with a low value fruit. For this I will put Phoenix into high B tier. Leopard is a very good fruit for trading due to its extremely high value at 5 million and has very high demand so you will get some good offers for a leopard fruit and can probably get a couple overpays for it. Overall a very good trading fruit so I will put it into the A tier below Kitsune. The next fruit is Love. This fruit is like the spider fruit. I would use a Love fruit to host O raids or as a low add-on. Also you will see this fruit being used in the fake how to get a 30 million bounty by all the boa sims. So for this I will place it into the mid B tier. The next one on the list is Rubber. This fruit is used by everybody who came to play the game from the anime and wanted to be like Luffy. This fruit has an okay value at 750,000 but everybody has a rubber so it doesn't really have any trade value. I am going to put this at the highest fruit in D tier. Next up is Ghost. Ghost has no value in the game right now and the demand is one of the lowest. Ghost isn't that good but if somebody doesn't have it it can have some good value so I will put it low C tier. Sound is the next fruit. It has some really good value with some okay demand for it. It is a really good fruit for add-ons and people want the fruit so I will put it into low A tier. Mammoth is next. Since Mammoth is a fairly new fruit just like T-Rex, it has a really high value just lower than a Doe. However not many people really want a Mammoth so the demand is like a Portal but it has a higher value so I am going to put it at the top of A tier. The next fruit is Spirit. Spirit is a very high value fruit being the 4th highest value in the game. This allows you to get some players new to trading to overpay for a Spirit fruit. Although it doesn't have high demand, I am still going to put it into the A tier. Spirit however is very good for PvP. Make sure to subscribe because I will be making a video on how I master the Spirit fruit. Now, it's time for the Dragon fruit. The Dragon fruit as almost all of you know is getting a rework. If you didn't know then go watch our other videos. It is said to have a value of 10 million belly. There are less Kitsune in circulation allowing there to be higher demand for Kitsune than for Dragon. However, Dragon has such a huge anticipation of being the best fruit in the game that the value has skyrocketed over the past year surging across 200 meters. That is above the value of a Perm Portal Game Pass. So I am going to put Dragon first in S tier, right above Kitsune. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to go and check out the past couple of videos I made to find the giveaway. Join the Discord in the description and our crew if you are interested. If you want to see more videos from us then subscribe. It's free and will help us as small creators. That's all for this video, see you next time.